Today's video is about OpenAI's agentic AI software developer. But before I get to the main topic of this video, I just wanted to say that currently there is a truckload of hype around AI. So watch this video with a pinch of salt. Let me give you an example.
Everybody's catching up and getting to a similar place.
I think the progress is going to get harder. The low-hanging fruit is gone. The curve, the hill is steeper.
You think it's slowing down, though? So that's interesting, because I will tell you that your competitor / peer in Sam Altman said there is no wall.
I'm very confident there'll be a lot of progress in 25.
I consider Sundar Pichai less hypey compared to other tech CEOs. And even him flipped in the second question and said there will be lots of progress. I guess generating hype is part of their job. Well, my intentions for my YouTube videos is to share what I find interesting and also to share my opinion. The point of this video is to convince and inform other software developers like myself that OpenAI is actively working on AI software engineer. And regardless of how good their AI engineer is, the open source community should prepare. Let's start with this blog post by Sam Altman, in which he says that we will see AI agents join workforce in 2025. But my first question is why agents? OpenAI posted a page about 5 levels to AGI, and so far they seem to be following these steps. Although OpenAI has already released 2 agentic products, Operator and Deep Research, but neither of these agents are designed to join a company. Let me share a video tip of Karina, an OpenAI researcher.
What's one thing that you think by the end of this year, people will be using computer use agents a lot for?
I don't know. It's really hard to predict. Maybe for coding, I don't know.
For coding?
It would be cool if I can just delegate to a model okay, can you figure out how to do this feature or something? And then the model can just test out that feature in its own virtual environment or something.
The idea that Karina suggested sounds similar to the existing AI software engineer product called Devin. That suggests OpenAI's agent might have its own testing environment. Devin currently costs $500 per month, but for $500, we can hire an actual developer in Asia. It would be funny if Devin turns out to be similar to Amazon's AI store, which was operated by workers in India. Let's watch another clip from OpenAI's chief financial officer, Sarah.
Sam has said agents are going to be acting as employees right in 2025. They're actually, and so where do you think we'll actually see agents start to do the work of real people first? What sectors do you think it's going to hit?
And so that starts to bring forth this idea of agents within our workplace, maybe even just as task workers alongside us every day. But you're also starting to see this dawn of agents in our workforce. And so it may be areas like software development. It could be areas like research within labs.
In a blog post titled 3 Observations, Sam Altman writes that agents will do tasks that takes software developers at top companies few days to complete. And here is a clip of OpenAI's CPO in Washington after briefing U.S. government officials.
So we launched our first agent last week, a product called Operator. And then we talked about today a couple of other agentic products that we'll be delivering soon.
As per OpenAI's CPO, they will be delivering a couple of more agentic products. Deep Research could be one, so I guess there is one more agentic product to come. Here is Sam Altman talking about the next model's coding capabilities.
O3, which we talked about publicly in December, is the 175th best competitive programmer in the world. I think our internal benchmark is now around 50, and maybe we'll hit number 1 by the end of this year.
If I had to guess, OpenAI will announce models with very large context window, like a million or 2, like Google. But it's one thing to score high on benchmarks, another to solve tasks in large software projects. My second question is why OpenAI is going after software development. I guess one reason is that for code, ChatGPT can verify its coding results easily by running the program. You can watch my previous video if you need a bit more detail about that. Another reason is because OpenAI is switching from non-profit to for-profit company and is currently well rated at about $300 billion. To justify that, they need yearly profit of $10 billion. I'm guessing at a P ratio of 30, so 30 times their yearly profit. But if you all ask Sam Altman, then all this is to benefit all humanity. Another reason is, as I have talked about in my previous video, that OpenAI has no moat. That is evident from the release of DeepSeek. OpenAI needs sticky and profitable products for their investors. OpenAI is not alone. Google's AI coding agent Jules is in beta testing mode and has a wait list. Here is a clip from Mark Zuckerberg talking about AI software developer agent.
I mean, this is one of the things that OpenAI said that they're
Oh, yeah.
they're learning how to code their own AI.
I think this year, probably in 2025, we at Meta, as well as the other companies that are basically working on this, are going to have an AI that can effectively be a sort of mid-level engineer that you have at your company that can write code.
I do realize that I have shared a bunch of somewhat related tips with you, but it's up to you to make your mind. I expect highly capable AI engineers will be available by end of 2025. And for it to be viable, it needs to be below $500 per month. Otherwise, you can hire a real person. The cost can go down in coming years. In my opinion, Young LaCoon is correct to say we can't get to AGI with current LLM models. But I believe even with LLM's current coding abilities, it would be possible to create autonomous AI software. There are open source coding assistants, but a community should work on autonomous AI software to work with. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Also, to clarify, the voice and avatar in this video is AI generated and not me. And if there is interest, I can share my steps in a new video. Please let me know in the comments.